Hey there, everyone. How you doing today? So one of the things I like to do as the channel grows, as the one rental at a time brand grows, is introduce you to other people you should be following. If you're a real estate investor, someone you need to be following, you certainly need to follow on Twitter. That's where I follow him, is John Burns Real Estate Consulting. We were nice enough to have one of their analysts on and looking to schedule that again. But again, John Burns Real Estate Consulting. And let me just give you a taste of why you should do that. I'm going to bring up a picture that they shared on Twitter yesterday. Oh, let me do this. Sorry. Here we go. Again, John Burns Real Estate Consulting. This came from Twitter, and he's one of the folks that I follow. So here you go. Let me get my picture out of the way. So again, what do we see here? First and foremost, John Burns was the contributor to that Wall Street article that I shared weeks ago about builders building entire communities and selling them to hedge funds. I think the example was somewhere in Texas where they created a bidding war for 130 or 150 houses. John Burns was the engine that provided the data for Wall Street or Wall Street Journal. But here's something they've done is they've dug into the data. So what we are looking at here is investors, that's you and I. We are accounting for more than 20% of all homes sold nationally. But here are where we are increasing year on year. These are the cities. So I'm interested, right? Major markets like Naples, Florida, 57% increases of investors. San Diego, man, no wonder nobody can find a deal in San Diego. Sacramento, Sarasota, Austin, doesn't make sense. Austin, Texas. So yeah, Washington or Phoenix, Arizona, Seattle, Washington. So these are the major markets that investors are hunting in. What I find more interesting, because I don't like playing in major markets, I want to be in secondary markets. Look at that. Fort Walton, Florida, Flagstaff, Arizona. I would not have guessed Flagstaff, but again, never know. Boulder, Colorado, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee. I probably would have guessed Knoxville. And then Port St. Louis down at the bottom. So again, what this chart shows me is real estate investors are almost picking winners and losers, right? They are focused in some markets, some more than others. Man, 65% growth in investors in Fort Walton, Florida. That's crazy. 54% in Flagstaff. Again, I share this with you because I think it's eye-opening. It certainly was for me. I think you need to follow John Burns Real Estate Consulting on Twitter. I think they put out a lot of great stuff. I look forward to having them on more and more because I think we talk about the same things, right? What are investors doing? What is the data telling us? So again, go follow John Burns Real Estate Consulting on Twitter. That's an interesting picture, right? You know what I asked him? I said, hey, can you tell me where Fresno is? We'll see if they respond, but they're good people out there. All right, everybody. Hope you found that interesting. Go follow John Burns Real Estate Consulting.